Okay, YouTube, back again with another video, and I'm sure you can guess it from the screenshot here. These are an oldie, and I'm hoping they're going to be a goodie, Blackberry Leap cell phones. Some of you are probably calling me bloody mad at this point, because Blackberry, which used to be one of the premier smartphone builders in the United States circa 2005 through probably 2011, 2012, they're virtually non-existent today compared to their heyday. These guys went from 19 to 20 billion dollars in annual revenue to, I think it's under $1 billion in annual revenue now. In fact, they're out of the handset game altogether, and they're focusing on licensing their software and their security protocols to other companies. But I found myself in a situation where I needed some cheap cell phones. Got a 16-year-old. She has a phone, but of course she's torn it up in less than a year. And she's begging for a new phone. Hadn't worked a day in her life, so she's, daddy, I need a new phone. Every day it's, oh, look at this, Dad, the glass is falling out. There's a hole in it. There's something else wrong. I'm tired of it. So now she's gotten to the point where, you know, you text her and she says, well, I didn't get the text because, you know, my phone's not working. Don't get me started on teenagers. And I've got 2 of them, so I'll just take a Valium and chill. But back to the Blackberry Leap. Needed cheap cell phones, and actually one of these is going to be my backup cell phone. Of course, I carry an LG G6. You guys can see that here. Still have it. Working great. One of LG's best phones in my opinion. So I'll just give you that. And let's go ahead and delve into the Blackberry Leap. I'll take this one as mine and leave the other one sealed so that my bratty teenage daughter can open it. Lord have mercy. Rah. Somebody else does that. Shout out to Flossie. Good presentation by Blackberry. And this is actually, again, an oldie but a goodie. These were made in 2014, 2015. It's the last Blackberry phone that uses the BB10 operating system. Blackberries now, and they still have some phones that are out. Again, they're not manufacturing the hardware. But Blackberries now use Android, like a lot of other different phones. So just going to power it on, see if it's got any juice. Hopefully it does before my battery dies here. Oops, it's dead. So hopefully there'll be a part 2 where you'll get to see this thing actually come to life. Well, wait a minute. Got something happening here. I'm just going to lay this down and see if there's what else is in the packaging here. Again, not only is my Blackberry phone dead, but the phone on my camera here is dying as well. Oh, there's a pair of headphones. Hey. Power block. And voila, some power. Imagine that. So I'm going to take that out of the packaging, and I'm getting messaged quite possibly from my wife, who had a lockdown at her school today. Don't get me started once again. And since I can just plug this into that outlet and directly into the phone, maybe that'll sate it and get it some power. As you can see, Blackberry 10. If you heard that, just ignore it. That was my stomach. Alright, so there it is. It's a pretty nice handset for 70 bucks. As you can see, the build quality, yeah, it's not LG 6, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty nice for the price. SIM card and memory slot here. Power button on the top. 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Speakers on the back. There's your Blackberry logo on the back. 8 millimeter or 8 megapixel rear camera. 2 megapixel front camera. So I'm going to go ahead and put the SIM cards from my extra line on T-Mobile in here and set the phone up, and I'll be back with a little bit of a review for this phone for you guys. This was just a simple unboxing. But yes, Blackberry still out there, still making some devices, still software is available. Again, they're not, well, they say they're going to support BB10 till the end of 2019. The big drawback again on the Blackberries is that it is not Android. Can't take full advantage of all the app developer software that's out there in that market. This phone gets its software or applications through the Amazon App Store, or I think there's Blackberry World. Some of you Blackberry experts out there might tell me if there's any other application gateways or ways that you can get software. Obviously, you can do APK side loads for many popular titles. So, Blackberry Leap, the last BB10 smartphone. We'll see how my brat daughter likes this. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Go ahead and subscribe, like, shoot us a comment if you have one. And don't talk about my shaky camera skills, because I know they suck. Thanks.